Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back to another episode of E4 as Palembang. In previous episode, Portugal declared war on us after we had a whole lot of overextension. The overextension is now mostly under control. Still got a couple more provinces to start coring, but that is being taken care of. And we did lose control of Zanzibar briefly, but we are now re-sieging that. And we'll be able to get some artillery there to assist as well shortly. Now, I don't know how much troops they have around here, though. We haven't seen a huge amount of armies. So we could potentially try to get to onto the mainland side and start sieging down some stuff. Maybe, not a whole lot, I reckon, but a little bit here and there probably wouldn't hurt. And there we go, so that's another core done. We are now below 50% overextension, which is still a decent bit, mind you, but, you know, it's at least going down. Meaning that the corruption is also going down a lot faster now. There we go, Zanzibar's being de-sieged. Truce with Mughals and Bahmanis has ended. Let's get the artillery down here into Zanzibar. There we go, so we can now combine these. I wonder if I could get in here. I mean, that's a level 6 fort, so that's going to be a little bit easier said than done. Here's the thing, though. Okay, no, we don't have supply lines up to there. We do have supply lines up to Coast of Sofala, though. So if need be, what we could do is we could just go and land troops somewhere far off with the Marines, or land Marines somewhere far off, capture a port, then pick up the troops, and then just hop over somewhere else. And that way we can distract the enemy quite a bit. And have them sort of chase after us after over long distances, hopefully. Keep the troops in Zanzibar for the time being, though. Oh, there's a lost leader over there. Oh. Well, ain't that lovely. How's their militech? There's 25, so it's the same as us. They probably do have better quality troops, though, I suppose, so we can have a look. See, army quality. Yeah, they got slightly higher morale, they got definitely better discipline. They got better seatability, better defensiveness and professionalism, and slightly higher tradition. Of course, navy-wise, we've probably got a lot better. But of course, yeah, we definitely have a lot larger fleet than they do. Larger fleet than all of those combined, actually. Oh, now they got a leader in here again. We could, of course, do the usual trap of allowing them to bring in, like, an army at a time. Or we could try to dodge with the fleet. Let them try to get their fleet out of there. Wait for a few more days. Okay, no, they didn't try to sail out yet. Let's try again. See if they take the bait. It does affect our income a little bit by not blockading all of this, but at the same time, I think it's going to be worthwhile if we can catch that fleet again. No, they're not willing to move out. Okay, we'll just keep on blockading then. No point in trying to dodge that too much. Not right now, anyway. Right, so Portugal, you're not willing to take a white piece or anything yet, are you? Nope. Alright then, because there's not a whole lot that I can really still speak and take from you. Unless you had stuff in Madagascar or something. And that might be something that I would definitely be interested in. I'm not really looking forward to going around the Cape of Good Hope, for example, for St. Helen. I mean, that would be a nice island to have, mind you. That would give us a nice sort of jumping off point to start raiding basically all Southern Atlantic, but... okay, not necessarily coastal raiding, but privateering in a whole lot of areas here. But that is a little bit easier said than done. I'm just going to go and march down here. Siege down a little bit. Nothing else, we can loot a couple cities and whatnot. Oh, there we go. There's another core. Actually, speaking of which, we can get another core underway. Oh, they're coming in. Let's dodge back into the islands. Because we know that they got at least about 30,000 men in here. Foreign plots. Ooh. You know what? I'll take the money. We're going to start losing a bit of tradition. And that does mean that we're almost ready to pay off another loan, actually. We've got 3 loans, mind you. But we're making money. Especially with the blockade, we're making money. All truce of Spain ended. Oh. Patron of the arts. Tech cost goes down, idea cost goes down. Oh. I like the sound of that. And yeah, that's truce with the Spanish colonies as well. Does that actually mean that we got enough points to... Oh no, we don't have quite enough Diplo points here yet. Did that... Oh, right. Do we still have the cost? No. That modifier's expired already. The warriors do not read books. So we can probably get the Diplotech in a moment to reduce the corruption slightly faster. And thus start saving us a good 14 ducats a month. Although the extra siege ability would be nice, but I think we can avoid that for now. Oh, we got caught out in there. Right then, let's go and send the fleet down that way. They're still going to be fine. They are going to be sailing out the other fleet as well, I reckon. So we'll kind of go down here, defeat this fleet, and go back up here to defeat the other fleet. Hey, there we go. They went to Costa Sofala. Well, they went into the port there, so that's the fleet done that way. These are going to Diego Suarez Bay. We're going to have a bit of a combat there. Although it looks like we, well, defeated the first one. There's a couple of transports there, and now there's a bit larger fleet there with heavies. But our fleet should be on its way. Yeah, there we go. And right. We sank that entire fleet. We only captured 3 transports from that. Sure. Well, that's one less problem to worry about. I guess we're going to park this fleet outside there then. And then we can probably park this up here. So we can still make sure that they don't actually get to Zanzibar. Because they would have tried to get there already. I don't know if they would be... It would be still a crossing penalty for them, but they've got a decent general. Although, we don't have a too bad general either. They got more artillery. They got... Yeah, it would still probably be a bit of a... Especially since we got mostly Marines there. Let's get the Diplotech though. We'll be ahead of time briefly. Well, for 5 years actually. So that's going to start reducing corruption faster. Still got about 3 years to reduce it fully, unless we can get the remaining overextension down, which is going to be dropping fairly quickly. Next month we're going to start coring another one. There we go, so that should be taking us basically down to 0%. But they're still trying to, yeah, they try to send basically everything in here as soon as we stop the blockade there. It's a good thing that we still have the other fleet. Oh, right, okay, there's a bit of fleet down this way. We'll reorganize these again. Get the transports out of there, and we'll go out and catch that Portuguese fleet. Oh, that's where they got their fleet. Oh, so they didn't actually lose their fleet. They lost some of it, but not all of it. We know the Portugal's got a whole lot of stuff in here. Do they still have any stuff on the Pacific by chance? I don't... Oh, no, actually they do. Kiribati. Okay, okay. It's not hugely important for us right now, though. Well, there we go. Now that we've got the blockades all set up again, we're making, well, like, a very small amount of money, but I suppose Surabaya is going to be caught very shortly. That's going to reduce the overextension further, which means that the unrest is going down, corruption is going down faster. It's not really going to be a huge amount of money immediately, but I think it's still going to be increasing the income slightly. There we go, there's the core done. So now it's less than 2 years worth of corruption with this current reduction speed. Is there any more raiding that we could do? Oh yes, there is. There we go, that's a 55 ducats. Another 61. We can also do another raid up here. That's another 41, so we'll go ahead and pay off another loan. So I'm making now another 3 ducats per month. We've got 2 more loans to pay off, but I suppose we are... Oh, actually. Are there any good more... Oh, any other county houses that we could maybe build? Not right now. How much are we getting from production? It's 62 ducats, so it's not too bad. I mean, it's almost less than 250 total income. Let's actually have a look at the overall income. So we are number 5 there. Portugal does have higher income than us. Of course, a good chunk of that is from tariffs. Although we're getting a lot from spoils of war, so this number is a bit inflated right now. Although there's a decent bit from the privateering anyway, so not all of it is inflated, I suppose. Okay, so the fleet did not actually get sunk. It's just kind of weird timing with the arriving of the fleet and all that. We can keep this one blockaded for now. That one might try to break out again, but we've got the galleys still guarding that, so I suppose it should be fine. Get the last of the cores underway, and I suppose we can then start finalizing with some of the other cores that we started ages ago. Turn them into full-blown cores, and then there we go, there's a bit more covering capacity. We're still slightly over, but it's not too bad. It does increase the advisor cost a little bit, but I think we can live with that. Oh, hello. That's a little bit of a blockade in here. Well, it's just the 3 light ships moving through here. I think we'll be catching... Oh, what are they... Oh! Hold on a minute. So Ottomans are fighting Mewar and Vijayanagar. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's... Vijayanagar's probably not going to be declaring war on us right now. Admittedly, the Vijayanagar fleet actually managed to catch the Ottoman fleet by surprise there. Wait, what? Chinese mining collectives are eager to begin exploiting the gold mines in Borneo. To allow them to set up a self-governing community so that they can perform their work most efficiently. Langfang gains core in Pontianak? No. Nope. We'll hold on to those provinces, thank you very much. Yeah, so Vijayanagar still does have a decent fleet. All things considered, it's just, you know, not necessarily always sufficient fleet, mind you, but it is a fleet. Still don't have any more unrest, which is quite nice. Oh dear, domestic trade power goes down. Oh, here we go. We caught another one of the ships, and we're going to also do a bit more raiding there. And here. Oh, that's a lot of points, actually. There we go. Well, yeah, we caught a few more ships, at least. And the Portuguese fleet, actually, how much do they have at this point? Got 137. And they got at least 107 over here. But they don't have a whole lot of fleets outside of outside of the ports in Africa right now, which are blockaded. And I don't think they'll be escaping. Oh, okay, they do try to escape. Do I take the risk? We've got a decent admiral in here. 25 galleys is still 50% boost there. I think we'll probably win this even without help. With the admiral and the other boost that we have in there. They're still going to be losing a whole lot of ships. We might lose a ship or two ourselves as well, but it's not too bad. Oh yeah, there we go. They are getting wrecked. So we capture another 6 light ships. I don't know, we didn't lose anything. Okay, well, yeah, that's a good admiral, admittedly. So, yeah, their light ship fleet is diminishing heavily. Now, as a 30% war score, they're still not willing to take a white piece. But I think we're getting closer and closer to that. Hey, there we go. Still got a bit of base tax. Unfortunately, it wasn't the base production that I was hoping for, but you know what, I'll take the base tax as well. Get Makassar into full-blown growth. Oh, golden era of culture. Sure. We could get another advisor. Oh, right, we remove the loans. That does mean a bit more inflation. It is going downwards, mind you, but there's still a lot of it. Influenza. You know what, I'm not going to spend admin points right now. I've still got so much coring to do. But yeah, so the Portuguese fleets aren't really that big of a threat anymore. We got them blockaded very nicely. At this point, just waiting for them to be ready for a peace deal again. Exceptional year. Oh. I guess we'll just take the money directly. It's not a whole lot, mind you, but it's still better than nothing. Hey, there we go. Manila's been converted. That must have been quite expensive conversion because it's 19 development. It will soon go away. No, actually, we'll quarantine now. It's not going to cost us any points. It's going to cost us a bit of money or income and all that. That's going to be alright. Oh, and Bahamanis is embargoing us. I guess we could embargo Bahamanis. There we go. That's a bit more power projection. It's not a whole lot, but it's still better than nothing. So we did eclipse Ayutthaya. Speaking of which, they are still allied to Vijayanagar and you. They've still got Malacca, Langshan, Jarai, Mongma, and Kedah as tributaries. Is Pasai? They are Sunni. They got Bengal as an ally. Okay. That would be a bit of a problem. In fact, it would be very much a problem. So right now, we don't really have an easy way to fight Malacca. It's the thing. We still need to get to that point where we can fight them, but we're not quite ready yet. The middle is already almost 1730s, so we've got less than 100 years remaining to form Malaya. I'm sure that we'll get there eventually. There we go. So the inflation's going down. We're making some money now. We're at a steady pace. I'm actually going to go in speed 4 right now while we just wait. There's not too much happening currently. Not for our war anyway. I was just blockading and waiting for the Portuguese to be ready for a peace deal. Which I suppose they're not necessarily that far off. They're still a decent bit off. I'm sure they'll eventually realize how silly this war is. That would be a decent bit over our governing capacity, but it's not too bad yet. Oh, we could get the Miltech. That would be giving us better infantry. Oh, Bahamas is supporting Brunei's independence. Yeah, then, yeah, I think the better infantry is going to be warranted. That actually reminds me. If we're not doing a whole lot of rebel suppression down here, let's get the big army over here to do some drilling. Get some of that drill underway. I suppose we could also go out and get this one off to the side, do a bit of drilling. Oh, new election. Now, do we hold on to the current one? The tech and idea course is quite handy, so yeah, I think we will. There we go. That's yet another core done. Right, so let's get these drill. Oh, we can purchase ability. Finally. A little bit aside from starting development, that would be kind of useful. The artillery levels available versus force is kind of handy. Force march customer power, it's very useful. Liberty site and same continent subject minus 25%, that would also be quite useful. Artillery damage from back row. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll go for that one. The more damage we can deal, the better. Oh, right, and Malaya took all of... Oh, right, so Sunda doesn't exist anymore. Oh, they've got a fairly high Liberty desire, so they might get their Liberty from Ayutthaya soon enough. After that, we might be able to declare war on them without a problem. Wait, so are they... They are Sunni. Oh, hold on a minute. So there is no defender of faith for Sunnis right now. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, and our trader died. Well, that's not good. Get some more drill underway. And then, I guess we could trade efficiency advisor still. Or we could go for the morale. No, we'll go for the trade advisor. It's still going to be a little bit more money for us. It's not a whole lot, but it's better. Ooh, and we lose our stability. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, I would say. But yeah, we are currently at war, and we've got 2 of our, well, 70% of our troops are drilling right now. And so the Portuguese can't really reach us. So it's not really a problem, and we want to get those professionals up a little bit. So we can get that, hopefully, to, I don't know, 20% at least. Probably more than that, but yeah, we'll start with that. Hindu defector. Oh. Can score on Kuching. Where is that, actually? Oh. Sure. Right. Can I actually then force them to give me Kuching? I mean, they wouldn't take a peace deal quite yet anyway. Maybe I do want to take some of the lands over here. They would not take the peace deal yet. If we just go for a little bit of it. If we just go for the core. Yeah, that's probably doable, actually. Although that means that Vijayanagar is probably going to declare and warn us sooner or later. But I think that one's not actually going to be that bad of a threat anymore. Well, it's still pretty bad, but not for too long, I reckon. And there we go, we're making 25 ducats per month now. But since we're not rooting out corruption anymore, that makes quite a difference. Plus, overall, the amount of cores that we've got is increasing. I'm going to go out and build another counting house. I know we've got still the loans to pay back, but honestly, getting a bit better production income is going to help us a long way. We're not in a huge hurry in repaying those loans. I mean, sure enough, it's going to be nice to get those repaid, but we can also do a bit more raiding out here to get a bit of money from, especially from Malacca, actually. There's 160 ducats over there. We can go here. Get another, I don't know, 100 ducats? 120. So we've got almost enough to pay off another loan. Actually, you can also raid that. So there we go. That's all of these provinces raided. Get these back to Linga. Hey, there we go. That's another province converted. Infiltration of Parliament. Ooh. They gain army tradition? Or... I guess we can take a bit of unrest in our capital. It'll be fine. And there we go. Now we've got all the provinces that we have... Also, all could core are now cored, but of course, a bit over off the governing capacity right now. Improvements in production technology. You know what? I'm going to take the admin points just to get the production tech a bit faster. Well, admin tech a little bit faster. Although we could also just get out of the merchant out of that. If need be. Actually, yeah, the diplo points will probably going to get the siege ability and spy network construction. And Portugal, are you... Oh, you would be willing to give me that province now. What about if I demand for more? No, not for more yet. For that one, you would be willing to give me. Oh, we could take Calicut. Do we have the full ticking war score? We do. I suppose the war length is slowly increasing still. I'll maybe not get the peace deal quite yet. Because I wouldn't mind getting this area over here. And then potentially starting to take a bit more ground over here in India. I think what we'll do with India, though, is we'll turn that into trade company. Oh, Bahmanis declared war on Vijayanagar. Oh, well, too bad for them. There we go, we've got the extra seat ability now. That's good. And Ayutthaya, you are fighting against Bahmanis. Oh. Oh, does that mean that Malacca might... They might give even more Libertad if the Ayutthayans start losing a lot of troops. So it's only against Bahmanis right now. So together, I guess they probably do outnumber. Bahmanis got 3,000, Vijayanagar only got 75 actually. And okay, no, Bahmanis actually outnumbered both of them. Well, well, well. I'm going to go ahead and pay off another loan actually. I know we've still got one more loan in there. It's about 1,000 ducats that we still need to pay that one back. Looks like the other colonies are losing fate in this war at least. Well, I wouldn't mind actually. Okay, so that would be. It's only like maybe a few months, and we might be able to get these three. Also, is Maldives? That is Malayalam. I think. Oh, hold on a bit. Right, because this is a proper core already. Never mind. But the inland over here, we can. They are already Hindu, so we don't need to convert them or anything. So we can actually turn those into trade company immediately. Also declare war on Hungary. Oh, there might be Austria-Hungary forming up. There we go. 30 ducats per month income. That's not too shabby. Got a slight unrest because of oh right, the province that, or some of the province that we've been converting. I think that was actually the province up here, wasn't it? Yeah, that one still got some unrest again. The intolerance is pretty bad, admittedly, but yeah, it's not that bad. Not in my opinion, anyway. Right, so Portugal, you know... Oh, actually, next month you might be taking this. No, never mind. Not quite yet. Aha. Oh. We can actually take all of those now. And maybe even some money. Yeah, 400 ducats and 5 provinces. You know what? Let's go. And since these are all proper religion already, just turn these into a trade company. There we go. We do need to core them, of course, but that's fine. Don't quite have enough trade power in here yet to take most of it, but there we go. Now we've got a bit of border with Vijayanagar. Which, admittedly, they've still got some allies in there. But this could be a way to fight Ayutthaya. Because I guess you, well, you isn't actually... they got 60,000 men, so it's relatively strong. Oh! Spain's gone for Taiwan. Well, I guess we got a reason to fight them in another war again. Well, they also brought a bit of troops in here. Oh, okay. I sense a bit of a war declaration underway soon enough. We'll get these troops into Philippines. Oh, okay, well. Brunei's going to be able to deal with that. Let's go. Let's get these in here. If you think that you'll be able to fight off they'll fight me in Philippines easily, then you are surely mistaken. Because we don't have a truce with the Spanish anymore. They probably were kind of planning for this sort of action. We'll also go ahead and get a fleet up here to locate those troops from coming out of Taiwan easily. There we go. So we've got that. We're still actually we've got over 100,000 manpower right now. I'm somewhat surprised by that. But yeah, so we are now currently at truce. I guess we can go ahead and leave... Oh, right, this is the transport fleet, mostly. Get these in here. We've got the heavy fleet, which we'll send back to Binton. And we had some of the galleys over here. Oh, we also got some of these light ships over here. I guess these can do more privateering in Zanzibar. Group up some of these fleets for a bit of a local protection fleet. And then I guess the transport fleet is going to bring in the troops out of here once again. I don't think we'll need them in here against Portugal for a little while. So did Portugal end up in another war or something? Oh. The allies of Bengal. So Bengal declared war on Vijayanagar as well. Oh. Right, and Ayutthaya is part of 2 wars now. So Bengal, Portugal, Brazil, and all that, and then Bahmanis. There's also Zhatelier in there. I wonder if I should prepare for a war against Ayutthaya. I suspect that Vijayanagar... Yeah, they would not join a war against me. And you might not be able to reach me... Well, I suppose if they can get through Diviet, they might be able to reach me. Like, if I could take it Chaya in a war, that would be brilliant. That is a bit easier said than done, although there's not a whole lot of claims for that province right now, so that's at least good. Then forcing them to release Malacca as a tributary. Oh, actually, yeah, they've already got quite a bit of liberty desire. So they might eventually, as Ayutthaya gets weaker, they might get their independence, which then means that we don't need to fight Malacca and Ayutthaya both. We can just fight Malacca and Pasai and, well, possibly some other nations, but mostly Malacca and Pasai. Oh, Kedah, right. Okay, well, that's actually fine. These three is something, while they could be a bit of a challenge, I think we should be able to defeat them with the naval supremacy. Oh, new election. We're still behind in admin tech, so we'll get another buccaneer. And I think right now, which one do we want? I'm going to take the construction cost and interest per annum. That's going to save us a little bit on the interest rate. And also we can do... Oh, right, careful. Oh, minus 10% accuracy expansion still. That's not bad. Right, and we've got these fleets we can combine. That's good. Having a couple heavy ships over here is probably not bad. Oh, wow. That's a bit of a fleet from Caribbean. Or Caribbean. That's 162 ships over here going up the coast. I suppose they're going to fight off the various fleets that Vijayanagar's got here. I wonder if we were to declare war on Vijayanagar instead. Ayutthaya would join on that. Interesting. Right, so we brought in the reinforcements over here. I guess we could actually go ahead and... No, we'll keep them in here briefly. What we'll actually do is we'll increase the army size a little bit. Get to 16 artillery and we'll get another 4 marines. So that way that can be a 40,000 man army. As well, because we could get up to 130,000 total. And we are currently at 100,000. Of course, with the troops that we're now building, we'll be 110,000. But after that, we've still got room for another 30,000. Now, we had manpower, we got some money. We are making a decent amount of cash still. There we go, that's another conversion done. That's the next one. That is Muko, which is down here. Well, there we go. That's probably not going to be revolting anymore. Can we increase the... Oh yeah, we can increase the governing capacity. And... got another mission. Which one is it? Oh, the right... Ah, we got enough trade power in one of the areas. Oh, permanent claims in Madagascar. Oh, Madagascar Highlands, Betsimaraka, Sakalawa, and Southern Madagascar. Alright then. So now we have some reason to fight Kilwa. How much do they have troops? They're only 36,000 actually. I'm not entirely sure if we're quite ready for that yet, but it could be a decent option to conquer all of that. And they would be able to have a permanent army station in here, a bit more fleets maybe even, and just control all of this. Anything, well, basically almost all of Indian Ocean after that would be ours. There's a bit of coastlines that wouldn't be, but that's about it. Right, so there's the Conquest Crescent Belly. Let's get these marines down here already. Oh, and Ayutthaya is getting sieged out. So they would still get you as a helper for that war. Which is level, or Miltech 26, same as Ayutthaya, and same as us, mind you. What's the next idea group, actually? So that's admin 26. Let's actually have a look at the options. It's probably going to have to be another military idea. Now, offensive ideas wouldn't be too bad. Plutocratic ideas would be okay, maybe. Maybe not so much, actually. Offensive ideas is quite nice. Extra seizability and all that. We could also alternatively go for defensive, for the morale of armies, or quantity, maybe? But it's one of these three, most likely. Offensive ideas would give us extra discipline, though, so that's quite nice. And also, what does it give us? Oh, privateer efficiency. Yeah, I think these offensive ideas with the exploration ideas, that is a really good. Plus 25% chance to capture enemy ships. Yeah. Why is the chance to capture enemy ships right now for us? It's already 33%. If we get 25% there, it's going to be more than 50% chance of capturing enemy ships. Right. We might have to still upgrade some ships, but I don't think we'd have to build a whole lot. Now, how is the revolution spreading? Oh, yeah, Mughals spreading pretty quickly over there. hasn't started spreading much beyond them quite yet. They haven't embraced that, mind you, themselves yet, but they might eventually. But I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll show you the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and next time, bye-bye.